Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes of all teen ages, welcome. Welcome back to yet another live stream. We're back. We're doing some more Fallout today. Let's see. Any big news? Nothing to talk about now, I guess. You know, we're just jumping back in. We're gonna be streaming some more, obviously some more settlement building. We're still gonna be at the castle. And we are going to be working on some. We're going to be working on the castle courtyard some more because we've got some more buildings to put in. That one mystery building that I haven't been able to figure out what I want to put in there. Well, I still haven't been able to figure out what I want to put in there. Still a mystery building. But yeah, the courtyard is too empty right now. One or two buildings should do it. I would like to see if we could figure out some way to use the corners for buildings as well, even though they're very annoying corners. Very odd corners to work with. They would be... What was it? 72-degree corners? Something like that? Yeah. Whatever we figured out when we put the battlements up, I think it's 72-degree angle corners. What they are is that they're annoying. The truth is that it doesn't matter what else they are. They're very, very annoying. Very annoying walls to have to put up. But it would be interesting. It'd be very interesting to be able to build something in those corners and have the entire interior courtyard have its own set of buildings. Well, as close to the entire interior courtyard as we can, of course, because we've got the doors in places and stuff like that. But other than that, it would be very interesting. Be very, very interesting. All right, I'm loaded into the game, but I'm not at the I'm not back at the castle yet, so I'm gonna head on over to the castle, then I'll switch scenes for us. All right. And all right, heading over to the castle. Wonderful. Let's see. Oh, YouTube notifications. So, I don't know what it is. My always on display is really annoying. Really annoying to me. I would rather just get the notification and know what the notification says than have to unlock my phone to know what the notification says. It's a setting I'll have to go and change. It's a setting I didn't think was going to be a thing. I don't know. I understand for security reasons, but it'd be more interesting. Here we are. It would be a lot more interesting to me if maybe you could set different requirements on different, different notification security levels on different types of notifications. All right, let's go to 9:53 in the morning because everyone should be at work by then. I just choose 10, out of safety, really. All right, there we go. We got Father Daniel. I was able to reset everybody's positions yesterday. They're all working where they should be. They're all sleeping in the proper locations. It's no problem. Not anymore. All right. You're good. Nice. So, yesterday, other than fixing all of the NPC locations, because we built a new NPC from scratch, we finished the interior design for the post office, which was a whole bunch of item placing. And it took about maybe 2.5 hours, something like that. And then the last half hour to 45 minutes was spent designing the outfit for the outfit and NPC for our post office and the Minutemen Postal Service as a whole. We then went way overtime because I spent a lot of time fixing Minutemen Radio and getting everyone reset and back to where they're supposed to be. And all that kind of stuff. You are supposed to be up at your job up here. You are assigned to the job. You tend to have these problems. You're assigned to the job already. That's weird. Don't say that. Don't say that, Dance. It's very weird. One of the things that bothers me about this game is the sheer number of times I have to have the exact same conversation with my followers, with my companions. You know, when you reach max affinity, the game assumes that you want to romance each character. And when I say no, it'll just keep throwing the same dialogue lines at me. Move to player. There we go. Now he can do his job. So, other than that, let's make sure to head into God mode because we are playing this to build, not playing this to play. Other than the post office, let's see. We've got our military police. We've got our officers' lounge, which barely anyone enters right now, which is good. I need to set it so that only officers enter the officers' lounge. And we've got this mystery building that we started, and I decided a post office does not need to be this big, which is smart because I don't want to put all of those items in an even larger room and have to put even more items in that large room. But we need to figure out what we want to use this space for, so I think we're going to do a bit of research today as part of our thing. Apologies if the research portion gets boring for those of you watching live or on the VOD. If you're on the VOD, you can just skip ahead. I'll try to remember where in fact, I'll leave myself a note. Skip to build timestamp. There we go. Left myself a note so that when I'm going through the VOD, I'll take a time. I'll know where the timestamp is, and then I'll put that in the description of the video for those of you who don't like to watch research. All right, Starfort buildings. We're going to campaign dev, and then the web capture is going to be Starfort buildings. There we go. Bastions, demoloons. Okay, that doesn't tell me what was inside of a Starfort. I like this image. This is a Civil War Starfort, I believe. Artist rendition of the Civil War era Fort Union. Yes, there we go. There we go. Okay. So I can't zoom in too much on this without it looking all grainy and stuff, but this is very interesting. Very interesting. So you've got the exterior walls right here of the Starfort proper. You've got the demoloons or whatever they are. They're the demiloons, which are extra fortification spaces. But baked into the walls, you've got I imagine this is probably a oh no, there we go. All of the tents. The tents would be the sorry, I imagine that the tents would be the sleeping quarters for all the soldiers and stuff. Let's see. Does it tell me anything specific? No. No. 33 acres, nearby Wolf Creek, bomb-proof, or cannons were to be mounted to the walls of the main rectangle. The main area also had heavily fortified bomb-proof. Had a heavily fortified bomb-proof. Bomb-proof being the name of a location. Okay, not just a descriptor. Serve as a powder magazine. Okay. Okay, so the heavily fortified bomb-proofs, I imagine these are them, because they look to be made out of the same material as the outer walls. These would be officers' quarters, supply locations, and the powder room. Okay, interesting. Interesting. That's not really the most helpful thing, because that's not what I'm looking for. We've already built we've built the bunkhouse. This is The historic zone of, okay, Fort McHenry. Okay, it keeps coming back to Fort McHenry. It keeps coming back to Fort McHenry. Okay. This is South Carolina. 96 National Historic Site. Old 96 in Star Fort. Okay. Just tell me what the Star Fort was. Oh, a prosperous village. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. That's not at all what I'm looking for. Photo appreciation of star forts. Maybe you can help me figure this out. Nope, that's in Germany. There's Fort McHenry again. I don't even need to know what the name is. I see the flag and I see the buildings and I'm like, okay, that's only Fort McHenry. Here we go. Citadel National Historic Site. That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, this is where it gets stupid. This is where it gets insane. Just an entire city that's actually a star fort that's not a star fort anymore. That's just... it's wild. Alright, Portugal. That's not what they mean when they say star fort, but okay. Okay. And this was 1866. Okay, this would have likely been American or Americanized, or, you know, this was after Japan opened itself to the West, is what I'm saying. This would have been likely an Americanized structure. It just doesn't look like star forts tend to look like, or maybe that's because I'm looking at the actual board, the moat surrounding it. We got Fort Independence. This is the one that we're building in right now, actually. We're building inside of Fort Independence. And there's not a whole lot on the interior courtyard. Like I said last time, the difficulty with Fort Independence is that there isn't anything on the interior courtyard. The buildings are built into the walls themselves, making this an extremely difficult process for us because we don't have that kind of space inside the walls themselves. That's in Italy. Again, I don't know how you have even a fraction of the time to do something like this. It looks beautiful. Very Roman in its road structure, but I don't understand how anyone has the time. All right, Poland. Okay. That's closer to what I'm looking for, because all of the forts that I would be taking inspiration from would have a very Anglo inspiration to them. They were either built just previously to, during, or after the American Revolution, and therefore would have a lot of Anglo inspiration. So, Tilbury Fort. Well, what do we have about Tilbury Fort? What kinds of buildings are inside of Tilbury Fort? Interesting. Are those buildings inside or surrounding Tilbury Fort? Alright, the Tudor Blockhouse, Elizabethan era, Civil Wars, New Tilbury Fort, which is the one that we'd be looking at. Let me see if I can expand this image a bit and read what's on it. Northwest Bastion, West Bastion, East Bastion, Northeast Bastion. I can't read what's on these, though. There's several of okay. Okay, gunpowder magazines. Astounding complement of 272 heavy guns. Well, magazines or magazine? It's one or the other. Either these. Okay, yeah, these would be the gunpowder magazines up there, because the same little detail is there. And then, are you gonna show me what the other buildings are? No. Probably not. Okay. I do like that this section talks about how it fought off a German Zeppelin. I can only imagine a massive airship coming in and just raining fire down upon a fort. That, as terrifying as that is, that probably looks awesome. It probably looks really cool. All right, you're not going to tell me about any of the other buildings. No. Okay, well, this is interesting, but I'm not going to be able to read what that says. Well, actually, no, I know what that one says. That one says storehouse. That's 2 words. S and H are the first 2 letters. That's storehouse. But you don't know. You don't tell me what these buildings are, or these, or this. And I had to deduce that these were the magazines here. So that's not nearly as helpful as I would like it to be. All right, Tilbury Fort, we've got, yeah, Fort Goryokaku, I believe is how that's pronounced, Goryokaku. Probably not as, stilted as I pronounced it, but yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, so that is a moat. That's a moat, that's for sure. All right. It's more of it, yeah, that's a citadel, that's not a star fort, but okay. Fort Monroe. Okay, interesting. Fort Monroe. I mean, it's a town now. It's not really a fort. Yeah, once it gets to the town or city size forts, no. Those don't count. Those don't count. Those are cities. Those are cities. And they're designed to be, really, when you talk about, the architecture of fortification. Here we've got Prince of Wales Fort. Ooh, hold on. That might be interesting. Prince of Wales Fort. This would have been built around the same time, and yes, it's in Canada, and ew, but this might have what I'm looking for. If I can get any information on... Nope. Wonderful. You don't tell me anything. Oh, yay, History Hit. I love History Hit. I listen to History Hit documentaries all the time. They're lots of fun. They are lots and lots of fun. You gonna have an image, like a layout image for me? No? Okay. Prince of Wales Fort, blueprints. Maybe. Fort Churchill, which would have been the Prince of Wales Fort. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read this. Oh, wow. Okay. Easier than I was hoping for. All right, we've got our magazine. Got our storehouses. Dwelling house. Oh, yeah, storehouses again. Dwelling house. Or rather, those are the offices. What is built of stone something. I guess, yeah, I guess oh, I guess that's showing me what the wall layout actually looks like. And then the governor's cook room would be where? I don't see F on this. Maybe I'm blind, but I don't see an F on this. And then a ravelin to defend the gate, because the gate's right there. And I don't know where the H comes into this, because the H isn't on here. The H is nowhere to be found. All right. That's easier. That's a lot easier. But oh, okay, yeah. That is the proper one. Well, none of those help. None of those help at all. All right. A fortified town. This is, yeah, that's a castle. It's not a fort. If there's a keep inside of it, it's not a fort. It's a castle. Got Royal Fortress of the Conception. Spain and Portugal, or between Spain and Portugal. When was this built? Would this have been this would probably have been this, if not built around the time, it would have been seen here probably during the Napoleonic Wars, if I had to guess. What do we got here? St. Augustine, Florida. Okay, this would be a Spanish fort, but it would be relevant. Be very relevant. St. Augustine, I believe, is the oldest city in America. I believe so. Castillo de San Marcos. I mean, it is definitely an older Star Fort design, but it is a Star Fort design. It has the misfortune for me, of having all of the buildings yet again on the inside of the walls, but maybe if I can find a blueprint. I'm not going to be able to read that. No, that's Fort Marion. That's not what I'm looking for. That is not likely to be legible, only because if it's fuzzy at this size, I'm gonna have trouble. Okay. Let's try this. Or rather, let's... Oh, Pinterest French? Ew. French Pinterest, even worse than regular Pinterest. Okay. Bridge, stairway, bridge, sallyport, hallway, bake room, or rather not hallway, just hall. Number 5. Oh yeah, that would be hallway. Bake rooms, and then 7 and 8 are your dark rooms. 7, 8. 9 would be your interior dark room, and then 10 would be the casemates. All of the 10s would be casemates, and as well as 11s. Number 12 would also be an interior dark room. There's no 13, but there's a 14. 14 would be your bomb-proof, which is, I guess, where you keep your powder. Interesting. Again, not a big fan of the name bomb-proof as the name of a building instead of just a descriptor, but I guess that's where it comes from. Number 15 would be a chapel. Of course, a chapel would be very important. This would have been in Spanish. This would have been in Spanish North America, which would have been heavily Catholic at the time. So a chapel is particularly important. You've got more dark rooms in 16. Or another dark room in 16. You got some treasure rooms in one of the 10s, it seems. Yes, 10A would be a treasure room, the treasurer's room. There we go. 10C, this one here, it would be the casemate from which the casemate from which Kawakuchi escaped. That's great. B is for Bastion, that's fine. And then W for Water Tower. Well, casemates. I assume that casemates would either be housing or if Fort Marion in Old St. Augustine was a prison fort, then the casemates would very clearly have to be prison cells essentially. Interesting. Again, the misfortune for us of being entirely an interior structure. Well, there's not a whole lot we can do about that. And it's already 28 minutes. I'd rather not waste our time here. Behind here is just the necessaries, really. And then the base exchange back there. So I don't even have a particularly... I don't have a particularly clear vision of what this needs to be. Whatever. Yeah, I don't even have a particularly clear vision of how that would all work out for us. What that might look like. Which doesn't make this any easier. It kind of just causes me more problems here. Well... What to do? I have no idea. I want to build more stuff in here. We've got the room for it. We need to build more things in here. We've got the officer's lounge. We've got the post office, but we need to fill up some more space here, you know? Yeah, we got the military. I'm happy about the military police. I'm proud about the military police building. That was, I think, a very clever location for it, but we need more. We need more things. And I don't know what. I'm going to think about it a little bit. I did get a YouTube notification about one of the VODs. Let me go ahead and check it. About one of the VODs, someone had gone ahead and made a suggestion. So I'm going to go and check what that suggestion says real quick. Someone commented and made a suggestion on the VOD. If you're interested in, suggesting anything and you're watching the VOD, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the VOD's channel, CN Games, in order to do so. I believe it was episode 11. Is this where the comment was? Was it down here? Okay, to make sure we've got the angle just right. Okay. No, that was a great suggestion by Sir Toby 1076. He asked about putting coolers inside of the logistics building instead of a fridge, and then edited his comment to say, never mind. I guess he was happy with the way it turned out. Sir Toby, if you end up watching this section, thank you very much for the comment. But, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. I think I'm gonna stick with it. And then, of course, we did put the lunch pail up. Yeah. All right. Well, that was a nice thing to check, but I don't know what I want this building to be. Kind of stuck with it. I want to put something here. Okay, I'm glad I got the corners in already. I was concerned that wasn't a corner piece. Because otherwise this would cause more trouble. At least with this being a corner piece, the door's not going to phase all the way into the interior structure. It's just going to kind of clip into the wall a little bit. But yeah, if we've got the post office, if we've got the military police, if we've got the officer's lounge, I'm struggling to figure out what else needs to go here. We already have an armory, and if we're talking in the in purely the language of Star Forts, a bomb-proof. It's right there. It's got a really cool, massive mechanical door that we don't need to worry about. We've got a bunkhouse. I'm very happy with the placement of the bunkhouse. We've also got lots of space on the battlements, or the parapets, or whatever they're called. I believe it's battlements. We've got too much open space in this section, in this castle. And I'd rather not have all this open space. I'd rather put more things here to make it feel lived in, to make it feel like it's an environment that's used often, that it's not just a set piece, you know? That's not just a set piece. That's why I put all of the little decorations inside of the top section of the post office there. That's why my Minuteman, my settler manning the post station actually has a uniform and has his own weaponry and has his own separate thing. I don't know. All right, well, think about it. I do want to show you. I put together yet another outfit. It'd be back here. I put together yet another outfit for our Minutemen. I believe I've landed on what I want the Minutemen Frontiersmen to look like. I know I had a different Minutemen Frontiersman uniform at another time, but I believe I've figured out what I want them to look like. I'm gonna go with you. We're gonna go with backpack, not bag. If you're part of the Minutemen Frontiersmen or the Expeditionary Force, you're gonna need a backpack because you're gonna be going way out of the Commonwealth for things. The bandages will give you not the regular hat; it will be the Frontiersman hat. Let's see here. We've got the uniform, backpack, bandages, hat. Can't give him the bandana because the bandana replaces the uniform for no particularly good reason, and he doesn't need they don't need the standard issue lenses because they've got the goggles. I believe that's the full outfit. Let me see. I've got a screenshot of it, so I'm gonna make sure I match the screenshot with what I put together. Yes. Okay. Okay, this is gonna look pretty cool. I'll use this armor rack as an example. That is the Minutemen Frontiersman uniform. Those of you who've played Fallout New Vegas would recognize this as a recolored version, as a recolored texture for the uniform worn by the NCR soldiers, just the standard foot soldier, not the Rangers, not the veteran Rangers, just the standard NCR foot soldier. This is a recolored uniform for it. I think it looks awesome and really fits the expeditionary vibe. You know. It's grimy, it's clearly worn, and it's not as ceremonial as really any of the other uniforms. Even the basic Minutemen fatigues, they've got more going on than this does. This is purely out of utility. This uniform. Hi, Dance. I hope you're doing well. And then they would be carrying essentially a variation of this, except it won't have the suppressor because the suppressor drops the damage to 300. But they've essentially got this. They've essentially got this 6-shot revolver rifle as the frontiersman rifle for the Expeditionary Force. I think it looks awesome. This is another gun that is one of the mods created by Degenerate Dak for the Commonwealth Weaponry mod series that he's done. It's really cool. But yeah, this is the Frontiersman uniform. Very happy with the Frontiersman uniform. All right, let's put those back on. Take those. There we go. All right. What is this building going to be? You know what? Actually, this is something I didn't think to check, but maybe we should check. When was the Pentagon constructed? Pentagon was constructed in 1941. Okay, so that's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. Precursors to the Pentagon. Were there any precursors? No, that's not at all what I'm looking for. That's not even close to what I'm looking for. That's all chemistry stuff. That's not even close to what I'm looking for. Department of Defense. I mean, I could probably answer you why the Pentagon is a Pentagon. I think it's probably because star forts were a thing, if I had to guess. Let's see. Anything else the Smithsonian can tell me about the Pentagon or buildings before the Pentagon? Okay, wonderful. You're not going to tell me. All right. Well, that doesn't help me. I was hoping that the Pentagon was a follow-up to some previous building, but I guess it wasn't. And that doesn't really help me at all, does it? That does not help me at all. We've got the war room, so I don't need to build out another specific room for, you know, if the general arrives or any particularly high-ranking officer. Like this is Preston's. I've said this before. This is Preston's home until I arrive at the castle, and then it becomes mine until I leave. Because that's how it works. Oh, I didn't ask you a question. Did not ask you a question, Dance. I need to put something here. What do I need to put here? Delegate houses in star forts. Let's see if that's a thing. Let's see. Star forts of the United States. I mean, we'll just look at the different star forts in the U.S. That's not what that's not the shape of a star, good sir. Fort Carroll. I'd be interested. Yeah, I'm looking. Any of the colonial forts are basically what I'm looking for here, or forts, you know, around the colonial forts. We got Fort McHenry, Fort Carroll. Okay, this was This was constructed by Lee, which is interesting. I guess it... Wait, if it was constructed by Lee, how was it not involved? Whatever. Whatever. I'm clearly wrong. Because this is a very well-researched personal website. The True Meridian. I think that's very interesting that they have the True North right there. I think that's very interesting. Townsend Hart and Augustine batteries. Well, this is gonna be probably a more boring stream. Or Caswell. Oak Island. That's pretty cool. That's a really cool render. I like that, but it doesn't tell me anything. At least nothing particularly valuable. I like all the different elevations that it explains. This is a very helpful elevation right here. Citadel in the center, which I imagine is this building. Which means the cut was probably made here, or here. Or I guess the cut could have, yeah, the cut would have been made like here, right? That would have been the slice. Okay, well that doesn't help. That just tells me that there was a citadel here. Fort de Chartres. Powder magazine. Ultimately be 3 Fort de Chartres, 4 if you include the reproduction that stands today. This is a drawing of the mighty fort number 2. Fort Frederick. Oh, that's very bare bones. Look at that thing. Look at how extremely bare bones this was. I mean, that's not helpful either. It doesn't tell me what's in it. Oh, yeah, sorry, you guys couldn't see that. That was on a separate window instead of a separate tab. Fort Gadsden is not what I'm looking for. Fort George's. Maybe. No, that's not what I'm looking for either. Fort Griswold. I bet they have wild Christmases. Let's see. See, none of these are particularly helpful. So what do I want this building to be? What do I want this building to be? I'm sure... Well, no, I'm not sure, am I? I say I'm sure, but I'm not sure about any of what I'm saying here. Alright, well, good for you, Dance. I don't need you to got this about anything. I don't need you to have this. It's 47 minutes in, and I still don't know what we're going to actually do here. What this is for. Thanks, but I don't need anything right now. I need you to just not keep repeating things to me. That's what I need. What am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with this space? It's just a... what bothers me is that it's just a blank wall. It's just an empty space. I can't have it be an empty space, you know? I really can't. I just... like, we've got things here, we've got stuff, like this wall, this is a different case because the staircase, it's the only staircase. I can't do much with this wall. So we're kind of stuck with this one. And the officer's lounge is over here, and I want to see what we can do with some of these corners. But this is just a blank wall. Just a massive blank wall. We've got the bunkhouse. I'm not going to rebuild the bunkhouse down here because I mean I can't. The doors are in the way. I know, Strong. I know. I'm sorry. That's how it is. I find it interesting that Strong and Dance walk with the same walking animation. But not out of any, like, oh, that's cool. It's just like, that seems like a recycled animation to me. Sorry, I breathed right into the microphone. What are we gonna do with this? I don't know if there's much to do with this. Which is just even more annoying, you know? It's more annoying for me. Oh, hi. I didn't mean to walk in. Although I'm glad you're doing your job. Thank you for doing your job again. Okay, you know what? We will do one thing. We will go ahead and I'm gonna rewire some of the power stuff in here to be on the same level as the posts up there next to the post office. I'm gonna have the wiring be the same height over there because if this ends up being a two-story building, the wires are gonna get all weird and out of place, and that's just annoying for me. I don't need that. I don't need that. So we're going to try and save that from being an issue. There we go. Yeah, even if this ends up being a 2-story building, this shouldn't be a problem. If it's up here, let's see. Yesterday, after I solved the issue with the NPCs and had something to eat, we went ahead and the Institute attacked the castle, and we survived the attack. In fact, we only had 1 casualty, which is very nice because we had a soldier here we already had a soldier who showed up to replace him. So, you know, that's actually really good. Only 1 casualty the whole time. It's actually kind of wild and unheard of. But that goes to show you how well fortified this space was and how much effort I put into the fortifications. Ooh, what do I want to do about this? Because this is just not a fun sort of setup here. Power connector, power connector, power connector. Okay. Or how about... Ooh, yeah, this might work. Maybe? And if I were to go like this... I mean, it's not the best, but it works. It works. And I can do the same thing over here. And that would allow me to wire these up around here. Alright, so the mod that I had, in cleaning up all the mods, one of the mods I had was a mod that went ahead and increased the number of, tracks I had for each of the radio stations. Well, I also went ahead and installed Let Freedom Swing, which has worked for me before. It's a really cool mod that adds in a whole bunch of patriotic music, just to sort of pad out the music that we can listen to here on Minuteman Radio. That way, it's not all as nice as the colonial music is. You know, it can get a bit boring if it's the only thing you have to listen to. But the mod ended up not working for no particularly good reason. And I just, and when I did my big mod purge to remove things that don't work or redundant mods, I don't know why I didn't catch it earlier. I really don't. I have no idea why I wouldn't have caught it earlier. Alright, we're gonna put one here. One here. And that should give us plenty of coverage. Should. Will? I don't know. Should? Yes. Definitely should. All right, and then we go T-clip and T-clip again. That way we can come back up here. Oh, Discord notification. That's funny. All right. Yeah, let's get all this handled, and then I'll see about cleaning up some of the wiring. Purely out of an effort to simply spruce up that stuff down there and to clear up any potential issues we might have with building multiple floors. Okay, but where do these connect? Gotta connect somewhere. Power connector, power connector, power connector, power connector, power connector. But where do they actually pull their power from? Power connector, power connector, power connector, power connectors, power connector, power connector, power connector. That doesn't give me any information. Okay, farther down this way, perhaps. More power connectors. More power connectors. So what? Somewhere in this zone, it's a generator or something? That's not what it looks like. Okay. Well, if I go ahead and delete this wire, is it going to kill anything? Is it going to ruin my day? No. Wonderful. Wonderful. It didn't ruin my day. Okay. That's all I needed to know. What about in here? Nope, we're still good in here. I don't have any wires running through this section. Maybe I don't need all those wires. Oh, there's some wires. There's just a couple wires. Okay. Well, it's helpful, but I didn't need to do that. So that's unnecessary. That's unnecessary. We're not losing power over there, are we? Oh, we are. Why? Why are we losing power over there?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Maybe if I went like...
Stay safe out there.
That'd be good enough? I guess that's good enough. That's very strange. That's very strange. Okay, how high can I move this? Alright, we're still good there. What about there? Yeah, we're still good there too. That's very strange. Okay. So I guess I'll do a similar thing here. Commissary. Oh, you need... There we go. Your lights needed to be reset. Those lights are good. Commissary sign is up. Hey, you should be fine, because you're receiving more connection out here. You should have no problem. Well, that was strange. And shouldn't have been an issue.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here at Radio Freedom.
Nice to know.
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Good for you guys. Okay. That one should be a non-issue. So we got that one taken care of with that. And I'll move that up there. And we should be good. We should be good for the space. Hold on. Yeah. Okay, very strange. Don't know why that was a problem at all at any point. And commissary sign. What's going on with you? Very strange. What was that problem? A problem that shouldn't have happened? Is there a third light that needs to be put in here? No. Probably not. I'm gonna have just a very boring name for this stream. Something like, I don't know, man. I guess we did something. I guess we dealt with power stuff here. To a small degree. Yeah, you should be fine. And you should be fine. You should not have had any issues. Excuse me? Really? Wait, what? How many more issues am I inventing for myself on a daily basis with this stupid game? This damn game. There we go.
It's 3 p.m. All's quiet across
That was
the
rather strange, but okay.
out there.
At least we should be fine now. Is there a light in this section that should be on? I guess not. Okay, maybe it's just standing out to me now. Probably just standing out to me now. Okay, interesting. Well, we should be good. It should not be a problem. But now with those wires out of the way, we can probably, hopefully, maybe, perhaps, build something up here. If I can figure out what I want to build, that is. Tyrion Stokes. Howdy. It's going pretty good. Well, good is relative. It's interesting. It's a very interesting day. Very interesting day. I hope your day is going well. I hope your day is going well. I'm really stuck trying to figure out what I want to put as a building specifically here. Because we've got other stuff in here, and this is just a big blank wall at the castle, and it doesn't need to be. You know, we've got the bunkhouse, we've got the officers' lounge, we've got a post office, military police. This wall is fine. This one can stay empty because it's a weird shape.
Nothing to report.
And I'm probably going to do something interesting with the holding cell section, but it's specifically this wall that has me stumped. I don't know what to do with it. This wall in particular. There's no good reason that I'm stumped about this. Got no idea why this would be an issue, but it is. The problem for me is that it's just a big blank wall. It's just a big blank wall with nothing going on, and I have to do something with it, you know? I have to do something. I just don't know what. No, not SKE. Snappy builds.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
No, not that. Bunker Hill has some interesting, very interesting building pieces. Very interesting pieces, but I don't think that's what I'm looking to put here. Fairly certain that's not what I'm looking to put here. Let's see. We could... no, not commercial stuff. Not a bathhouse, for sure. We've already got a church. We got a really cool church. That might be interesting. Maybe we could build, I mean, on it, maybe we build a courtroom or something in here. That would be interesting. You know, well, it certainly won't be the only courtroom I build, and likely won't be the most important of the courtrooms I build. No, I've got big plans for Sanctuary. That's going to be, we're 13 episodes into the castle. Sanctuary is going to be like 50. Sanctuary is going to be insane, man. But yeah, we could, I mean, we've got the military police here. We might as well put a courtroom here. Might as well put a courtroom here. Yeah, let's work on a courtroom. Yeah, this will be interesting. How am I going to do this? What is this going to look like? What is this going to look like? That would be very interesting. I don't know if it's doable, but it would be very interesting. Let me see. Let me see about something here. I'm thinking out loud. I'm contemplating a few different ideas here. What if I did something a little crazy, a little weird, little bit unhinged? No, that won't work. Okay. I know if I delete that, I'll put that over there for now. Okay, so it would have to be up there. But that might be doable. Let's see. Let's see about this. Is there... No, there's nothing poking out. Okay. Making sure. Nothing poking out through that section. If I continued like this... We'll go half wall. Ooh, this could be very interesting. This could be a very interesting building. Yeah, I think I finally know what we're doing. I'll make sure to mark down the timestamp in the edit to where we figured out. It'll be approximately an hour and 10 minutes in. Approximately 1:10:00. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I realized I didn't explain it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave these as openings so that people can still walk past or walk through the section that would be the courthouse section, this big building I'm making, and it's gonna take up this as much of this wall as I possibly can make it take up. That way, it's not even gonna be a blank wall. It's just gonna be a massive structure inside this castle here. We got those corners. That corner. Good on all those. Yeah, the stain's gonna be very annoying for me. That's my biggest pet peeve here. Because the stain reaches... Oh wait, seriously? Does it not reach that far? I mean, that's kind of enticing. Solving that issue, isn't it? A little bit enticing. Solving that issue permanently would be kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay. So if I just move it all out here, which I will do. Ooh, but is there still gonna be grime on that texture? Maybe. We'll see. I'm more interested in the big center stain because the center stain is in the actual courtroom itself. And that's a little bit of a concern for me. Oh, look at that. That stain's also gone. Look at how nice that is. Okay, well, we know what we're doing for the rest of the day. We are building out a big courthouse. It only took us an hour and 10 minutes to figure it out. Efficiency, ladies and gentlemen, my strong suit. Oh, come on. Oh, geez, come on. Okay. Well, that gets rid of the disgusting grime textures, which is exactly what I needed. Thank you. And, you know, it's a little bit of a space there, but I'm sure I can finagle something else that will handle that. To some degree. All right, well, we need to move these now. Oh, no, that's right. It can't because the animation, yeah. Yeah, because the animation, you stand behind the thing, so I can't have them facing... Yeah, never mind. I was going to try and change the angle there for a second, but I think we're good. And we'll go like that. All right. And we got to move these ones as well. Actually, that might be the smartest way to go about it. We'll just put these side by side.
Nothing to report at the moment. Scanning for updates.
And then we'll go with this one. That will give us a nice big wall, a nice big canvas for building out the courthouse. The courthouse. It might, hell, this might be specifically just a military courthouse, all things said and done. I don't know. I don't know. It could be interesting. Could be interesting if that were the case. I don't think it will be, but it could be interesting. Alright, there's all the water. The water's fine. And a nice big wall. And to give us all the space we need. I didn't say Faneuil Hall. It was going to be Old State House, right? Old State House, yes. Although that doesn't mean that we're limited to only the Old State House walls.
Radio Freedom.
It just means that the Old State House is the main theme we're going for.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
You know what? Yeah, here's how we'll do it. Here's how we'll do it. Bottom floor will have that window. Top floor will have the Faneuil Hall windows. Like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I really like that. And we might even have a spacer in between. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not a spacer in between, only because the roof is going to be massive, and I'm going to have trouble with those wires anyway. So I think that's what we're going for, is that general look. I'll have to put in some foundation floor thing later. Right now, I just want to get down the general look of everything. Now it's all going to fit together. And we can come in and we can change all the wallpapers on the inside later. If we get the structure down, we can change the wallpapers tomorrow. Now, what if I were to go a wall and a half deep? Looks like we've only got room really for one wall. For 2 walls deep, not 2.5 walls deep. Okay. That's fine. These aren't the main building themselves anyway. These would be offices, these would be deliberation rooms, all that kind of stuff. Just thinking out loud here. I don't even know what the final look for this is going to be. I'm just kind of throwing things together here. And then the corners, of course. That's why I held on to those corners instead of throwing them away.
Broadcasting all day, all across the
Or scrapping them.
nothing to
Not that that's important because we're in GM anyway. We're here to build things. We're not here to play the game. Or at least not here to play legit. I've played the game enough. And then what we'll do, we go like this. And then I think are we going to use the Faneuil Hall doorway? Or are we going to use Old State House doorway? Yeah, I like the Old State House doorway. We'll go with the Old State House doorway.
all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Oh, you've already got one. Wonderful. Okay. We'll do that on both sides. We're going to have so much space to do things, and it's going to be very, very daunting to actually get anything done in the space itself. I know floors are going to be important. I got to put in floors. We'll go with you. Old State House door. Oh, come on. You know the rules.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Corner. And then we'll go back to the Old State House windows. Yeah, the tall windows. Ah, a wall and a half. Okay, that throws a little bit of a wrench into this, doesn't it? I forgot that it was a wall and a half. Okay. Okay, let's see. Wall and a half. Classic shell kit. Theme 3. That's angled. That's not what I want. I don't want the angle. Rounded could be interesting. Do we have the room for rounded? I get the sense that we don't. But that could be interesting. I don't know.
Quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
All right, which section was it? Was it classic shell kit? Oh, was it down here in house kit, maybe? Walls, brick walls, wide walls. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for the 3-panel wall. That's exactly what I was looking. Oh, that's right. Dang it, that's right. That's the problem. Okay, so what did I do up here? What was my solution? The church kit. Of course, the church kit. Okay. All right, church kit it is then. The church kit it is. Shell kit. Church. Theme 3. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now I remember. Now I remember.
Nothing to report.
All right, and I think... ooh, that's an extra tall window. No, we don't need that. Yeah, we'll go with you. And then in the center... actually, no. I'll put one of you down. But what I really want... Yeah, that's more what I'm looking for there. Because these are side rooms. It's when you get to the second floor up here that there will be more stuff going on, I think. Is the plan at the very least. What's going on there? Okay. Nice and bright. Nice and bright up there. Okay. Oh no. There we go. Oh, but now it's hazy. There we go. Okay. I always have to fix it. I have to keep going back and fixing it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, how about we handle the floor for this bottom section here?
Which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Floors, wood, clean. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to get any foundation pieces, are we? Yeah, I'll have to do something else for that.
Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world to come up with a solution for. In fact, if we go over all the way out here to landscaping, a sidewalk and park. No, not sidewalk and park. Was it footpath? No. Was it retaining wall? Retaining wall, sidewalks. Yes. Okay. Because none of these are going to be great for what I need. I guess I can't touch that one right now. That is a problem for a different time. We'll start with this one over here. -5.
Like to report. Keep it tuned here.
Okay. That should be good. No, you're bleeding in. I don't want you to do that. Come on. Okay. Is that gonna be fine? That better be fine. Better not be an issue. Seriously, man. Causing so much trouble with this. Alright, so we got those floors taken care of. I'd like to put in foundation pieces if I can. But I don't know if I can. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. That'll do. And if I go like this... There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the rest of that for now. With that taken care of, or with this section taken care of, I want to know, do I want to... Oh, that could be interesting. It could be interesting. I might be able to go like this. You know? And then have a half wall section here. No, I don't think that'll work. No, I get the feeling that would mess with the overall look of things. Although, let's check. Old State House, roof walls, theme 3. No, that's a different kind of roof wall. Okay. End wall decorations, very different. Very not what I'm looking for. Okay. And no, couldn't do that. We couldn't do that, I'm fairly certain. Okay. So no, this is gonna have to be... It's gonna have to be built up to the same height. Alright. I just want to get rid of this frickin' fog. Whatever. Let's see. All right, let's try a little bit more of the foundation stuff here. Just a little bit. A little bit more of the foundations, which would be shell kit way back here to the left. The foundations, brick theme 3. Disable. Could be going here for this corner piece. Be going for you. And for you. I'm gonna put different stairs probably. So we'll go with you. You. Gotta put this down here. And you. That should work wonders. I could even move that out by 1, if not half a block. Half a block? Yeah, let's go half a block. Let's go half a block out. That will give us a little bit more space for the courtroom itself. And that will allow me to build stairs. Yeah. Yeah, half a block is the perfect amount of space for that. Okay. Okay, wonderful, because this allows me to put in floors. Also enable, so that's back. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Let's go back here. All the way over here, landscaping, retaining walls, sidewalk, all that kind of stuff. Wonderful. That all matches up, and that shouldn't bleed in. Not at all. Nice. Not in the slightest. Okay. Let's go ahead and wall up that other section over there. So we've got the church kit, center window, the standard half walls. Yeah, this is, honestly, this is just Minecraft for me, really. It's just more Minecraft-related things. It's just fun. Old state house. No, church kit. Ooh, and then foundations under everything. Obviously. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Okay. Or perhaps...
All quiet is how we like it. Stay safe out there.
There we go. I'm gonna hope that that's all I need to do for this floor section, but we'll see. Shell kit floors, wood clean. We go lengthwise for these. Ah, I see. So it's not just that, it's also the dirt. Wonderful.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting
Okay.
all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Okay. We're gonna go mod pause Z 30.
New to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Minus 30 and 0. Minus 30 and 0. Okay. So the reason you reset it to 0, if I haven't said this before, the reason you reset your, if you're using mod pause, the reason you reset it to 0 is because if you don't, it will have that sort of visual shaky distortion. And there's two ways to fix it. You can either use the command to fix it on its own, or if you're not using the command, then you can try and pick up the object and place it, or pick up and cancel picking it up. But there's a chance. There's a chance that that doing so will just end up. Sorry. Train of thought just left there for a second. There's a chance that that if you pick it up and try and cancel, it will change its place back to its original placement, and then all of your minutia of movement will have meant nothing. So just go with 0. It's just the easiest. It's just the easiest way to do it. It puts it back to its static form. It's just that easy. And with such a minute change in the floor here, the 1.5 unit rise is not going to be noticeable, which is why I'm comfortable having done that. Otherwise, I would have probably raised the height of the entire building. Really, realistically, I've done it before. I've done it before. I would probably have done it again. All right. Ooh. Let's see. That wouldn't be very me, I don't think. Well, actually, it's not that it wouldn't be very me. It's that it probably just wouldn't look great, would it? Yeah, not with the theme that we're going for here. Okay. Sorry, talking to myself, of course, as I usually do. As I do on occasion. I am going to put those there. All right, Faneuil Hall. Theme 3, the Faneuil Hall doorway. Or are we going to go with the Old State House doorways? Is there more than one interesting doorway? There's the double doors, but I don't know if they're interesting. They just are double doors. We'll put them there for now. You know, just for now. Just as a placeholder. Just as a placeholder. We'll go for these windows. What I want to do is I want to create a zone of privacy for the actual courtroom itself. I don't want there to be too much going on. You know, some windows up top for the courtroom, but I want it to be its own private space. I'm not going to put windows here on these bottom sections, but I might put windows. Yeah, I'm going to put a window there, but you've got a 1.5 block width for this courtroom space. Ooh, hold on. Where was it? Was it in shared wall parts? It was probably not in shared wall parts. Where was it? Is it in church kit? Oh, that's right. That was part of the problem. Yeah, the only half block wide doorway is the wooden one, and that doesn't help me at all. Okay. Well, that's not a problem. Not really a problem. What we'll do... Over here, I might put a doorway there. But for now, I'll just close that section off. Yeah, that's a pretty sizable interior space. Okay. How much space do I really need? Yeah, I do. Okay. Making I'm going through all the different things I want to do in my head. I need some staircases to go up to the second floor, and I don't want the staircases to be like the post office staircase, because the post office staircase, it just doesn't look great. I would rather have the curved staircase that doesn't take up, you know, a full block's worth of space in rise. I'd rather go the corner staircase. That way there's plenty of room up there. So we'll do that. We will go shell kit. No, not shell kit. That's right. We'll go Decomania. Brown. Yeah, we'll go with these. On both sides. Oh, that's going to be great. That is going to be great. Okay, we'll put interior walls. Ooh, I need to put these front corners on, don't I? I need to put on front corners.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
I'll have the doors open outwards. That way they're not blocking the stairs when people are walking through them. Where are the interior wall? There we go. Interior walls. Clean walls. These will also open outwards. I got that entire space down there. And we will, it'll have, you know, it'll have an upstairs as well where people can observe things going on. Things happening.
Stay safe, people.
All right. Ugh. We are just about 2 hours in. Okay. And then we're gonna go shell kit. No, not shell kit. Back to deco. Stairs brown. What? If we want like... Oh, I see. What's going on. Okay. Brown, and then, yeah, we're gonna go with you. Yes. Gonna be like that. And then like that. Perfect. Perfect. We can put a couple chairs out here, you know, for like a waiting room space kind of thing. All that kind of stuff. And then I don't have to worry about bathroom access because the bathrooms are right back here. They take their recess, they can just go right behind the building. Not a problem. Alright, it's a small courtroom, but it's a functional courtroom, and that's what's important, is that it is a functional courtroom space. So we've got two block section up there. Or rather, 1.5 block section. Yes, 1.5 block section. Okay.
All day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Hold on. Interior what? Got interior walls. Okay, yeah, it's just interior walls. I was hoping, you know, like another group of flooring or something. That would be interesting. That'd be rather interesting.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Ledges. Put you. And you.
Radio Freedom.
And...
All's quiet across
Oh, come on. Come on. Ah! You gotta be kidding me. This is fun. There we go. You. And you. And you. That's not gonna work. Not even close to what I'm looking for anyway, is it? Okay, that's fine. We'll leave that as it is. And then we will put the railing up. The shell railing.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
Come on.
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna go with this. That's just easier. It's just so much less hassle using these. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, 2 hours in. Got about an hour left for the day. And I will absolutely put a timestamp to the hour 10 mark where we basically finally figured out what we were doing with this section. There we go. That's less harsh than 10 in the morning. 12 noon. Okay. Now, if I put a light down here, which hopefully I can put a light down here, and it's not too far away from all the sensors and everything. I just need this to work very temporarily. Okay, that's what the ceiling looks like. That's fine. Yeah, that's not a problem for me. Not a problem. But what will be interesting, and I don't know if interesting means fun, probably not, but interesting is interesting. What will be interesting is how all that's going to look in this space. Yeah, bottom floor. Okay, so bottom floor offshoot rooms are going to be the, deliberation rooms. You're going to have your jury, all that kind of stuff. That'll take place in those rooms. And the top floor side rooms are going to be office spaces. But what this means is that there needs to be flooring that travels in between these, right? Well, if I go like this. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. We're left with this. And that is not something I want to see at all, ever. That is something that looks really dumb. Now, there might be a solution to this. We can try, we can try parapets. Maybe there's something. I go like that, and then like that. No internal lip. There's a little bit of an internal lip. That's not really what I want, is it? No. No, it isn't. Maybe a wood trim would do better. Ooh. Maybe that. We'll try a wood trim. Really, I just need to hide this siding. That is exactly what I was looking... Oh, no, it's not. Maybe move in? Okay. So if I went like that and then went disable on that, I move this in at all? No? Enable, and then I'll put that corner back. Well, this is proving to not be a fun challenge. Not that it was likely to be fun anyway, but still, you know? It could be a fun challenge. It's possible to have fun challenges like this. This isn't one of them. But what this allows me to do is allows me to put a wall on top. I just, Well, maybe. Cause y5, x5, x minus 5. y5, 10, x minus 5. And that would have been 5, 10, 15. Okay, x, y, 15, and 15. Interesting. And that solves it. That solves it. I just needed that little section covered up. Y 15, x minus 15. And that's not a command, I'm just putting it there. Just typing it up. Okay. So that has solved this. Gives us plenty of extra space. And for this top floor. In fact, what I can do instead is go like this. And like this. Oh, come on. There we go. That should be just enough space up here. Well, no, I don't even need that. All I need is this to match up like that and like that. Just enough space for people to walk around, because then I can put these railings over the edge. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put the railings in.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Oh, come on. There we go. Actually, Yeah, what am I doing? Because the floor is going to cover that section. I can just go like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. There we go. That's all we need.
All quiet, which is how we like it.
Go with you. And then this gives me the excuse to go ahead and put in the floors now for this section over here. And I can, if I want to, I can go like that. Well, no. Oh. Wonderful. Exactly what we love to see. All right, we got you. And you. Was it something I did here? Or was it just misangled?
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
That's strange. Maybe if I place it up against the back wall, that'll change it. Why did it work here? Oh, it barely worked there. But why did it barely work there? If I can figure that out, I can solve my own problem here. Okay. You go like this, maybe? Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, that's what I needed. Yeah, I'll work on that later. All right. We go back to the balconies, and we place more balconies. Who would have thought?
Keep it tuned here for updates.
Who might have considered more balcony space? Beautiful. All right, and I should be able to put up ledge as I need to. Oh, come on.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
All right, I'll just put the ledge on this overhang section then. Ah, jeez. You gotta work. You have no reason not to work. Is it because this is a full-length one? Do I need to put these smaller sections in first? Is that the way to solve this issue? Snap on where I'm asking you to snap on to. It's not that hard. Okay, jeez. It's really not that difficult. Okay, all those got snapped in, which is fine. I'm not gonna put the ceilings in over top of this section yet. I want plenty of natural light that would allow me to decorate. I am going to put in the wood trim here, though. Mod pause X -15 and Y 15. Nope, that's not it. And then X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Y -1. Well, that works, so might as well not mess with that. We got it to work. That's what's important. We got it to work. Now it covers that section, and we've got these. We got this little bit of an overhang, and I wonder if maybe. No, it'd be way down here. Yes. Landscaping, retaining wall, sidewalks, sidewalk proper. Can I snap it into the proper place to snap it into? Yes. Awesome. Oh, but yeah, you need to be rotated. Look at that. You snap in just fine. Oh, that's going to look great in there. That's going to look awesome. That's going to look so good. Okay. Oh man, I'm very, very happy about how this has all turned out so far. Let's see. Ooh, you know what I just considered? Never mind, I considered probably a stupid thing. Yes, a very stupid thing that wouldn't actually work. Carry on. Carry on. It would not have worked at all. Let's not even reconsider the thought that I just had. It is a bad thought. It is a very unintelligent idea and not worth further discussion. Okay, so we are going to put in these top windows. We are now going to put in the top windows sections. No, not roofs. What was I thinking? Faneuil Hall, theme 3, top window. Or I guess shell FH window 1. Or whatever. Ah, that's right. Church windows for those. That is correct. That is correct. Okay. But here, you can go like you, and you, and you. Oh, come on. Nice. No, actually, we're going to put a window over top of the roof trim. Oh, what did I just do? That was the wrong one. Window over top the roof trim. So, we're gonna go back to shared wall parts. Corners. We love the corner caps, ladies and gentlemen. We adore corner caps. These things save our butts all the time. On a regular basis, these things. Do you already have one? No, you don't. But you're going to. I won't take no for an answer. There we go. I don't care if it clips into that door. It's going there. That's just how it is. It's just going there. Then we will put in these half walls.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
And then we will put in an old state house. No, Faneuil Hall. Yeah, we'll do Faneuil Hall. I really like the rounded windows, man. They're so cool. Faneuil Hall. There we go. Oh. So close. Come on, snap. Thank you. Snapped right into place. Good job. You did your job. Did exactly what I needed you to. We got you there. Little section there, that's fine. If I were to go like this... Nah. Nah, that wouldn't work. Or, it wouldn't work the way I need it to. Okay, plenty. Look at all this space up here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is looking great. This is looking great so far. We made a lot of progress for wasting the first hour of our stream.
All across the Commonwealth,
We made a lot of progress.
which is how we like it. Stay safe.
I'm probably gonna name the stream something like just skip to 110. Just something like that. Something like, I mean, either that or I'll try and be clever with my naming scheme, you know. I don't know, something entertaining, or an attempt at something entertaining, at the very least. So what I had... Ooh, hey, Jessica Smith 908. Thank you very much for the follow. That is very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. All right, let's just put in a couple lights down here just to clear some things up, make it a little bit brighter, because we've got some really nice shadows here, but I want to see what we're up to. I'd love to see what we're up to here. Maybe some clean ones, undamaged ones. No, I don't want the vault fluorescents. The vault fluorescents are very, very sterile. Way too sterile.
Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of
See, that's a little sterile,
all quiet here.
but I think it works fine for this space. Right? Hopefully. Hopefully. We could probably go with these, to be completely honest. Would that work? Oh yeah, that works fine in this space. What was my concern? Yeah, that's plenty of light for now. It's exactly as much light as we need at the moment. Is that the same height? No, it's not. No, it is not. Okay.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. That works great. Okay. Okay. Yes, I was gonna try and put chairs here, but then there's no way for people to really walk around it, all that kind of stuff. It's just not gonna work up there. I need more space for the chairs. Thank you very much for the follow. I don't really do the follow for follow kind of stuff. It's kind of you, but I cannot really commit to following you back. It's simply not how I do business. But it is very kind of you. I don't know how many times people are going to ask me about that, but I don't do it. I don't do it. It's not a smart business practice. Not a particularly smart business practice, because then everyone asks about it.
Broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
All of the time.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
I want to see how would that look in this space. That is just enough light, but that is way too yellow of a light. Probably nothing in that zone. What about this? Ooh, hold on. I'll make sure it's the same height as the door. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. Same height, about halfway across. Works well for me. Okay.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting
The same height as the door, about halfway across.
nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Yeah, that looks good. Looks really good. Just enough light, you know? Nothing crazy. It'll be plenty of light at nighttime. And it's a little eerie as well. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it quite a lot. Or quite a bit, rather. Words. What do they mean? Alright, structures, doors, wood. We're going for the wooden double doors. Yeah, we're going for the clean wood double doors, but the auto open, the auto close. Want these. And oh no, you're not gonna work, are you? I have to use the I have to use the ones in Snappy Build. They better auto close. This better be a thing. They better be able to auto close, or else we are not gonna have a fun time here, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't say anything about them auto-closing, which is causing me a little bit of trouble. I'll wait for one of my guys to try and open them. Please try opening the door strong. No? Nothing?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
I really do need the doors to be auto-close doors. So what we're gonna do, it's not gonna be fun, but we're gonna do it this way. Unless did Kuro structural doors shack doors.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet.
No, okay, it wasn't Kuro. Was it maybe? Was it maybe G2M? Construction doors.
Keep it tuned here for updates.
NPC will automatically close the door. But it's only metal doors? That is dumb. Okay. Okay. So we're doing this the stupid way. We're doing this way. The way I didn't want to do. Okay. Wonderful. No, they do need to be like that. Where they open in, right? That's what I need. I hope that's okay. I hope that works the way I need it to. I know it'll open outwards, which is fine. Those ones will open inwards, but I need them not to. Yeah. Because I need the space in here. Yeah, they need to open into the foyer. Okay. Hmm.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
All right, that'll do. That'll do for the doors. I don't like having to do this. I keep forgetting that's how the snappy build doors work, because it's dumb and it shouldn't work that way. But yeah, okay. Okay, so what we're gonna put up here is we're gonna put pews up here as the seats. Not the I mean, they're technically church pews, but we're not putting the church pews up here. Just pews. They should be in benches. Church pew. They're called church pews, but they're not the church pews. Just to be as clear as I can about this. This is about being a spectator at a It's about being a spectator at a court hearing. This is not about church, not this building, at least. You've already got that, clearly.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
That'll do. Still gives plenty of room to walk around, and then we'll do the same thing over here.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
I'll put an interior wall over top of that. In fact, let's test that interior wall right now. Come on, there we go. Snappy builds. Shell kit, there we go. Interior, clean. Hallway. And wall.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
What's up with that? That was weird. Anyway. That was very, very strange. We got you. I'll put one office in there, and then we'll have We'll have a secretary sort of station over here, and then over here this will just be open office space up on top of this one. And in here, you know, the courtroom itself, really, really fun stuff. For me, at least. Fun stuff for me. Oh, that was close.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Awesome. Awesome. We got spectators up here, and then we won't have spectators in here. We will have the jury, and we'll have the two sorry, what am I trying to say? The I'm blanking. We'll keep the spectators onto the second floor. We'll only have the jury and the legal teams on the first floor. There we go. That's close enough to what I was trying to say. Close enough. Must be exhausted. I don't know why. It's not been a particularly well. I don't need to get into that. It's been an interesting day. That is for sure. Would it have been smarter?
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Maybe it would have been. Let's try it.
Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
There we go. We'll do that. This allows me to go over here. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing here? Why am I blanking? Come on. Snappy kit or shell kit. All the way down here. Balconies. There we go.
Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Or even better. Yeah, okay.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Yes, and then we'll put the pews back there. And then... yeah, the judge will be up here, and the jury will be on the sides like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's coming together. It's taken its time, but it's coming together. How about this time we go over here to furniture, church kit furniture.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Is that... somehow that is almost the right angle. A little wild to me, but okay. All right. All right. Okay. This is interesting. This is very interesting. All right. I need a bit of a raised platform for the judge. Which, how is that gonna look? How is that gonna look? Yeah, we go like that. Snappy builds. Shell kit. Ledges. A full ledge. Ooh, this is coming together. This is all coming together. Where would the stairs be over here in floors? Yes, they would. None of these are the stairs I'm looking for. I think I'm just gonna go with the deco. Where is it? Deco kit stairs, deco kit. I guess those are called roof stairs or something. That's odd. Man, I don't want these stairs to go into the roof. That's not what I'm here for. Well, if we went like this... Hold on. Mod pause Z200. There we go. We just raise it up entirely. We go to Deco Kit Base. Maybe a set of half stairs exist? No, they don't. Okay. Then we'll go all the way over here into landscaping, retaining wall, steps. And do a set of half stairs here. And we'll do the same over here. Yeah. And we're just up here. Awesome. Okay, this is all coming together. This is all coming together. Snappy builds furniture, church kit furniture. We will put a couple of lecterns together. It will be right here. Oh, come on. Alright, that's better. Right there, and then along this line over here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Got those two. And then we'll set up a nice seat for the judge up on his section up here. Let's see, how is this gonna look? I could do a half-height wall. That would be interesting. Interior, clean walls. Maybe a half-height wall. Can you give me a half-height wall? Yes, you can give me a half-height wall. The half-height wall is half a wall too high. What if if we want like that?
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
That might work. If I went down 10 more, maybe. That would be interesting as well. No, we'll go. Yeah, we'll go there. And I can put wood paneling on this. It's gonna look nice. It's gonna look nice. It's just gonna, you know, it's gonna take a lot of extra time. I don't know how much time we've got today, but it will take extra time, as one might expect. Okay.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Oh, that would be interesting. Hold on. Mod pause Z 100. Or 200, rather. Oh yeah, that's the wrong corner piece, isn't it? $30. $29, $128. $127.
All quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
26, 27, 28, 29. Yeah, 129 seems to be the proper height. Okay. So then mod pause Z minus 329 should bring us back down to that proper height. And then a minus 329 there, right? Yeah. Okay. 0 and 0. And then I will go back up to 200 for you. That would allow me to come in here with this. Hopefully. No? Okay. 800 then. Minus 800. Minus 800. 0. 0. Oh, I see. Interesting. Okay, the judge comes up here. I can put a little table for him over here. He can have his seat here. That way he can receive evidence, all that kind of stuff. And then right over here, if I can, because this will be interesting. Here's what we'll do. We will go shell kit, floors, wood clean. We'll go with you, and with you. Yes. Yes. Okay. Enable. And then balconies. Place one of you here. And then we'll place a seat back here for testimonies. It doesn't need to be a comfortable one, it just needs to be a clean one. We'll go here. Yeah, we'll go with you.
This is Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
No, I won't have room for a little table. So I won't put a table down. I'll just put that there. And I'm not going to close it off to the side because I don't have a quarter shell railing bit. That's not a thing. Quarter shell railing isn't an option. Not that I couldn't, phase it into the back, but I don't want to. It wouldn't be worth my time. There we go. We got all that. Set game hour to 10, and then 15, and then back to 10. Look at that. Bright sunny morning. Okay. Got a very nice little section over there. Okay, let's put a short table up for the judge. Of course, you might be wondering, but Christian, where are they going to even learn how the law works? Where are they going to get the training for any of this kind of stuff? I've got a plan, but that is a different build that you will have to all wait for. You will all need to wait patiently for that build, because that one's going to take a while. Quite a while to get around to. Got so many things going on here. Why would you worry about that? Plenty of our own stuff going on here. Our own stuff.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
And then a comfortable seat for the judge. In fact, if I can... No, I won't. I was going to say, I might put one of the settlement marker chairs in here, but that won't be worth its time. That would not be worth its time. Okay. We got that. You can put the little gavel right. I mean, we don't have a gavel, but if we did, we could put one right there. So that's the courtroom. It's a small courtroom, but it works. It works. That's what's important. It functions as a courtroom. There we go. Plenty of seating up there. And then in here, just the two legal teams and the jury on either side. Yes, very small courtroom. But it has all of the necessary aspects of a courtroom to be considered a courtroom. Let's very quickly set the hour to 20, just to see. We need more light. Okay. We need a lot more light. A whole lot more light.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
So perhaps homemaker power wall lights. Maybe you've got something useful to me. Something bright, something powerful. That is neither bright nor powerful. What about you? No, that doesn't even work. That light's not even turned on. Okay, so I won't look for homemaker lights. Let's try SKE? No. MSO? Services, power. Oh, that's right. Then what about Curo? Utility. No, not nav mesh helpers, although that's nice. Power. Oh, that's right. You've got the ghoul lights. That's not what I'm looking for at all. Power, lights. Wall lights.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all
I mean, it's bright. It's just not a great color
nothing to report.
at all. But there will be a big chandelier, won't there? So I'm hoping that we can get the chandelier to do the majority of the heavy lifting for the lighting of this space. There we go. That should work. It should be enough for the lower space. Should be enough for the lower space. We can put different or more lights up here, but it should be plenty for the lower space. And then there will be the big chandelier, of course.
Broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
No, we're not going to put anything there. No, I am instead going to make the executive decision of putting up walls here. Basically anywhere except for this railing section, I'm putting up walls. It's just going up. Because it's just better that way, honestly. It's less hassle. Less hassle here. And it creates a more private space for the actual court proceedings themselves. Which is more of my concern, really. Okay, seriously? Oh, come on. Just... Is that what I needed? Is that going to solve my issue? Yes, for some reason that's going to solve my issue. That's not helpful. Really not the most helpful thing out there. Oh, yeah. All right, we got you. Don't be like this. No good reason. Not to... Don't do it again, please.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. It's 12. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
All right, we're gonna remove that hallway section and put in a door there. Put that there. And put this here. Oh, come on.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there.
All right, another doorway over here, because again, this is about... I'm reformatting this so that it's all about the privacy of the actual court proceedings themselves. And I really don't like having that interior sidewall cap there, don't I? That's really not fun. Not really enjoyable at all. So that is going bye-bye. Why is it out further on that side than that side? What's up with that? It's not to do with that. So perhaps... Did I use the wrong corner piece? I may have used the wrong corner piece. That would not surprise me. Yep. Okay. That's what it is. I used the wrong corner piece.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
It works there and there. Once again, the question is why.
It's 1 p.m. This is Radio Free.
No, it only wants to connect in one way.
Minutemen alerts.
And it would be very nice if it connected properly, wouldn't it? How nice would that be? Very nice. I know we went way over time. I got really zoned in, but I wanted to make up a little bit for the time we lost working on, just figuring out what we were gonna do today. Make up for it just a little bit. Hopefully I did. You know, that'd be nice to know. Okay, if I go like this. There we go. That is the proper corner. There we go. This stupid wall. It's gonna cause me so much trouble. Okay. There. We got all that taken care of. I am not going to put in any more walls or floors or anything. We're good. There we go. I'm not even going to try and solve this section. Well, yes I am. Yes I am. It's me. Of course I'm going to try and solve it. What am I saying? What am I saying? Of course I'm going to try and solve this issue. Oh, okay. Ah, that was the problem earlier. Okay. Okay. And that problem created for us a larger issue here. Either matching that or matching that. Ooh, which one matters more to me? Which one matters more to me? Damn. I just spent so long getting this all matched up, I'm not gonna worry about it. I got that matched up. I'm not gonna worry about the other bit. It's just gonna have to exist, you know? It's just gonna have to exist and I'll just have to put it out of my mind. Or I can go, ooh, actually, I don't have to worry about the whole wall. I just need to worry about this section. Yeah, because once it's up here, it's technically a separate wall section. Yep, there we go. We'll just go about it like that. That's all good. That is fine. Yeah, it's a separate room. It's a separate wall section. I'm not gonna be the worst about that right now. We've already gone way over time, and I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here, get some food in me, get done for the day. Look at that. Ronnie is inside the armory. You're rarely ever in the armory, Ronnie. What's going on? You feel like doing your job today? That's new.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, we got the screenshot. Let's head out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. It has been a lot of fun for me, as much as I have struggled to find inspiration and figure out what I want to do. It's been really fun. And now that I know what I'm putting in this space, the courthouse, we should be just fine. We should have no issues anymore. Hopefully. You know, hopefully. We will be back tomorrow on Saturday for another stream before we take Sunday off. I do take every Sunday off, and I am looking forward to taking Sunday off. Not because I don't enjoy streaming, but because everybody needs a break. Everybody needs some time to rest, as it were. So yeah, if you jumped into the stream at any point and want to go watch the entire VOD, you will be able to find the VOD at CN Games on YouTube. I will, of course, put a timestamp for when we actually start building this thing, as close to an accurate timestamp as I can get for you guys, because I completely understand you probably don't want to sit through an hour of me doing research and kind of half talking about what we're doing today. But for those of you watching watching the VOD, if you made it this far, thank you. That's very rare that happens. So thank you very much. That means the world to me that you guys would stay this long and watch the entire thing. Of course, like, comment, and subscribe. In the description of every single VOD, I have links to all of the other things, including this Kick channel, which it would be awesome if you would follow me here and watch live, as well as other things in the description that are completely optional. There are ways to support me, but I'm not going to sit here and, beg you to do something. It would be kind, but I'm not going to, dedicate 10 minutes to my stream just to that kind of stuff. All right, I think that's everything. Once again, I will see you guys tomorrow, approximately the same bat time, same bat channel. So yeah, have a good one. I'm very tired. I need to eat something. See you then.